Hello, my name is John Olson, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get 2 listing leads per day on a $5 per day ad spend budget with Facebook. So you can see my leads report here. This is August 26, 2016. You'll see 14 leads here, but the first one doesn't count because that was just a test. So we actually got 13 leads in the last 6 days, starting on August the 20th. And the last one today came in at 12:17 right after lunch. So how did we do this? Well, let's take a look. Here's our Facebook ads account here. You'll notice we've spent $33.76 since August the 20th on this particular ad. We stopped running this ad a little while ago. Why? It was producing well, but we don't want it to get shop worn, so we replaced the graphics and some of the text and what have you. But you can see in 6 days we received 47 clicks. We reached 2,800 people. Our price per click was 72 cents per link click. We had a $5 daily budget. We spent that amount of money right there to get 13 leads. So amazing. So let's take a look at this funnel. How did we do this? Well, this is how it's set up. If you go to the far left, you'll notice here the word attract. So this is the stage here where we're just trying to be attractive. We're trying to get noticed by the public. We want to move them to the engage stage because nobody just lines up with a credit card taped to their forehead and says, buy me a house, right? Or sell a house for me. No, you've got to engage with them and get them in the door, all right? And then the last thing is to sell. So over in the attract column, we have Facebook advertising. That's the way we like to do things. So you could use Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever your favorite is, but we use Facebook. So we drive them to an opt-in page, all right? And so on the opt-in page, it's like a miniature website. It's just one page. It's like we're going to solve one problem for you. You don't go there to read articles. You don't go there to watch podcasts or videos or anything like that. One thing there. So when they come there, you present your offer to them. They either say yes or they say no, and that is the mission for that page. You want them to say yes or no. If it's a no, you want them to just scram. You don't want to waste time with them. So if it's a yes, they come down to this area here where sometimes we can follow up with emails, all right? Or sometimes we just drive them right straight to a WooFoo form. So the WooFoo form is a genius way of collecting information from people. They just fill out their name, their address, all that sort of thing can be collected in a WooFoo form. You can tailor make it to whatever you want it to say, all right? Whatever kind of information you want to collect. And so when you do, when they fill this out, it comes immediately to you by text, first of all, and then by email, simultaneously, really. And it has all the information that they just submitted on this form. So this means you follow up instantly, immediately. This is how you get ahead of your competition. And you work out a deal to where you can set an appointment. You go out there, and because you're so amazing, you make a deal, and boom, eventually the house sells and you make money. So now you're thinking, well, what about the people that say no? It's no problem. Because we have a Facebook targeting pixel installed in our landing page, what we're able to do is for the people that just click away, we can now follow them on Facebook and eventually get them to call because we put some different type of ads in front of them asking them to come back. So you know in sales, a lot of times it takes 5, 6, 7, 8 touches before somebody will actually do business with you. So that's how it works. So we get them to follow up and then again call, set the appointment, make the deal, and money in your pocket. So what does a landing page look like? What does this opt-in page look like? And what is the lead magnet, all right? And then we're going to talk a little bit about WooFoo. So let's take a look at it. I'll show you the one that I use right here. See how simple it is? There's no podcast and there's no video, there's no articles, nothing. It's like, how much is my southeastern Wisconsin home worth? If they want to know that information, they will submit their property address right here, and you'll see in the last 6 days we had 13 people say, I want to know how much my Wisconsin home is worth. Now, who types that kind of information in? People that are thinking of moving. Hello, all right? So they type that in, they hit the submit button, and boom, that information comes to you quickly through text and through email. So what happens to them after they submit it? They go to page 2. Page 2 looks very similar, same house, same colors and everything, but now it's saying, hey, your home value report is just a click away. So now we want them to give us their name, their email, and their phone number and hit the submit. That also will come to you in a text and in an email, their information, so you can follow up fast and be ahead of your competition. This is how you win in the sales game here. Speed, you've got to have speed. Money always follows speed. All right? So now you're thinking, well, what if they just fill this out here, but they get to this page and say, oh, I'm not submitting my phone number. All right? Well, for those that just fill this out, remember the address comes to you, and here's what we do. You can submit that address and put it in some of the software programs that we can tell you about, and it'll instantly print out their name, their phone number, and contact information. If for some reason you still can't get that information, now you've got that address where you can send them a mailer, or I'll tell you what a lot of my colleagues do. They just flat out drive out to the house with a get acquainted packet and give it to them. Hey, you got to be aggressive. You got to get out there. If you want to sit in your office all day, you can do that. But I'm telling you, there are realtors out there that are going to do this. And this is how they're winning. And this is how they're getting ahead. So this is how you can get ahead too. So they go through there. You get both pieces of information. After they fill this one out, we reward them. So now we give them a couple of nice ebooks here. Stage Your Home, Watch It Sell. This is a 60-page book, very detailed. If you went to Barnes & Noble to buy this, it would be $30 easily, all right? Selling Things to Consider When Selling Your House is also a great book. It's loaded with infographics and text and current information about the real estate market. It's a beautiful book. And then we also invite them to like our Facebook page on Facebook. So that is some really advanced high-tech marketing right there. Of course, now when you're getting into Facebook advertising, the targeting has to be just right. I can tell you when we do a Facebook campaign, we put in about 15 to 20 matches, and we also put in about 30 excludes. Excludes are important because, like for instance, I'll give you one right off the top of the bat. One of the excludes when we run an ad, we exclude realtors. Why do we do that? Because a realtor is not going to buy a house or list a house with me, is he or she? No. Okay, so we exclude them. No sense in wasting money on that advertising. We also exclude mortgage brokers and people like that. There's no reason to target them. So we've got some really precise targeting, about 30 excludes, about 15 to 20 matches. Plus, we get geo-targeting involved. We get right down to the zip code, sometimes almost down to the very neighborhood. And this is how it's done, guys. If you want 13 leads in 6 days, you want 2 leads per day on $5 budget per day, I can show you how to do that. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk to me. No obligation, free 30-minute strategy session where we'll talk about how to skyrocket your sales. All you have to do is click on the green button. It'll take you to my online scheduler where you can book an appointment with me at a time of your choosing, a time that's convenient for you. So go ahead, click on the green button now. It'll take you to my online scheduler where you can book an appointment with me, and I'll show you exactly. We'll go right into your marketing funnel there. We'll take a look at what you're doing right, where you're missing the boat. We'll talk about Facebook advertising, and we'll get you set up to where you're pulling in a minimum of 2 leads. Hey, this is just a minimum. This is only a $5 a day ad budget. Could you imagine what could be done with a $20 a day budget or a $30 a day budget? Okay, now we're talking, right? This is only $5 per day. And when you think about how much a commission can be earned out of just a couple of these selling, you know that it's a huge return on investment. So go ahead, click on the green button now, and schedule your 30-minute, no obligation, skyrocket your sales strategy session with me where we'll take a look at what you're doing right. We'll take a look at some things that are holding you back. And when you leave the session, you will feel energized. You will feel like you've learned something and you can put it into practice and make it work for you. All right, so click on the green button now, and we'll talk to you soon.